And we are live.
Are we live?
And we caught Matt on his words.
Yes.
Just got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Thursday, October 4th, 2018. Mike and Matt with set one pairing. Matt is
Yes.
on something else.
Matt's distracted and not paying attention to anything I'm saying.
Yeah.
Very sad.
I'm trying to get him to leave wherever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is that he's doing that's so important.
Yeah.
Right?
So
And what are you gonna work on, buddy?
beginner friendly. This one is in progress. Yeah, this
I mean,
is
it's like maybe as a first step, you could push what you have ready.
this.
Then it'll be there, for
Yeah,
everyone
I
to.
pushed it to Joseph's.
Did you? Cool. That's awesome. Thank you.
I did push it like that on the day we had the meeting. When was that? Yesterday or the other day? I think it was the other day.
Yeah, I think it was the other day, yeah. Or yesterday. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I did push it then.
I don't understand why you on when you create scripts you have to make them executable every time, Aren't they just...
Yeah, because that's security.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Doesn't feel very secure to me.
Yeah, because otherwise guys will just be sending scripts to your file system and they just run and they clear your whatever they want to clear.
Yeah, right. You just do whatever they want,
Yeah, which is not so nice format.
No.
So there are no.
Not so good for me.
One thing I should do.
Why?
Probably
What?
create that.
Yes, we should probably do that. That sounds like a good idea. We should probably create that. Create that. What, my friend? Create that. Mid-sentence. What?
I think I'm gonna.
And I gave it a.
Create this thing.
It's just so annoying,
It's so annoying.
It's annoying. Like it's alive, but it's annoying, Can I not do this on multiple lines or something? Remind me. So you're gonna start writing tests, right?
Right now, on Joseph's stuff.
Yeah, I think so. That's the idea.
Okay.
We can do two things at once,
Okay, so maybe this was here, the event page.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Oh. La, 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 la. Yeah. Then what happened? Then what happened? Oh, yeah. Interesting. Then what happened? Then what happened? Interesting. Then what happened? Interesting. Then what happened? Interesting. And then what happened? Oh, are you still there?
Yep.
Okay. Stop talking. I didn't know what you're doing because you stopped talking.
I'm trying to add.
Do it.
I'm trying to add this ticket.
What ticket?
The one I proposed yesterday.
Right.
Or maybe the day before yesterday. It was a long time ago. Yeah. And of course, I'm out of words.
Anyway. I know why. Look this up. Let's look this up here. We have here. What do we have here? Copy that. Here, and we have that, and we have that there, that there. You're not sharing your screen, man.
I'm not.
No.
Oh, I thought I have been. Sorry. No wonder you've been asking what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was wondering. Right. Right. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Soon. So what's happening?
I'm trying to generate words for.
Killing me, man. You're killing me. Effing effer. Sorry. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm struggling for words.
Struggling for words? Oh. Oh, nice. Cool. So this thing. Hmm. Hmm. What the?
Solution?
Can't believe, man.
Believe it.
Can't believe.
Believe it. You better. Better believe it.
Better believe it, man.
What version of Chrome am I using?
Me, I'm using 69.
9. How do you know that so fast?
Well, because I'm using 69 is what I said, actually. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice at all.
So is this good enough?
No. Horrible.
Horrible.
Can't believe you even think about doing that.
Wow.
Right. The projects drop down in the events page, blah blah, should only have project with future scheduled events. The projects drop down in the events page.
So this guy.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, because I know, but it's like kind of like in the product creation or product edit, no?
Product creation. What does that even mean?
It's in the product form, no? The product form drop down. Or the event form drop down, sorry.
The events form drop down.
Yeah.
So is this the event form? This is not the event form, right? This is just some other form.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. I see what you're saying. The filter by project.
Yeah, filter by project.
Oh, okay. All right. So the filter by project on the events index page, the filter by project drop down.
Index.
I thought it was I think it's the same thing that's in the form as well. When you go to like create a new event, there's like all of the projects as well. So I think it's like kind of all of the project drop downs. But you'd have to check that, you know.
Okay. So okay, maybe I lost you somewhere. But you're saying events index page.
No, go to the there. Go. I mean, if I were you, I would double check if it's the same in the form when you go to create a new event. Because if it is, then you can be more general than just saying on that specific page.
But I think when you create a new event, when you're creating a new event, you don't need to filter this. Because
No, you don't need a filter, but it's still a projects drop down. You need to choose an event, right? Or you need to choose a project. So create event. And then if you go to the projects drop down.
And also it should not default to CS169.
Yeah. So I think that's all the projects as well, right? So that's kind of annoying as well. And it's the same. You can, if you fix it in one place, you can use the same logic to fix it in there as well, right?
Yeah, but I think then we're talking about two different things. I think you're talking about active projects. I think you're saying that this list should have active projects.
Yes. And what are you talking about?
I'm talking about this list should only have projects with events here.
No, well, that's so. I guess that's the difference. So Sam was saying that it should only have active projects.
Oh, that's what Sam was saying.
Yeah, we can reduce that. We can reduce that. We can reduce that drop down by having only active projects. But you could, you can. That doesn't mean you have to. You could say like, actually, I think it'd be better to just have projects with future events. But I'm not sure like how. Yeah, I mean, how far in the future would you look?
Yeah, because
any future events.
From my perspective, the events that are on this page, they are all future events. There's none that's in the past, right?
Yes.
Like
that's correct.
Website 1, fun, web demo, all these are events of the future. So we are not expecting this page to have any event of the past. So even if we have all the active projects here, but they don't have events of the future, I will be searching maybe Anvil, and yet Anvil has no projects for the future. So I was thinking like here we only have, just for this page, we only have, or maybe website 1, and only projects that have events scheduled for the future, maybe.
Only have ever created an event, or only have future events?
Future events, because this page only displays future events.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but how are you going to check, like to check to filter the list based on what's on that page, like future event? How are you planning on doing that?
Like wherever we are getting this list from, we
that
can
list. Yeah.
Yeah, because all these events have timestamps, so we can see if the list, if the projects that are being loaded have events whose timestamps are in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because otherwise we will have maybe Agile Ventures charity site. Yes, it's an active project, but today it doesn't have a future event. So, yeah. Or maybe Agile Ventures charity site, then it has a future event and it's not been active. So I don't know if filtering this by active would, I don't know, but maybe that's what we should report.
It'll reduce it. Yeah, it'll reduce it, but it won't reduce it as much as what you're suggesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you think, I mean, I think maybe Sam was he might have been thinking the same thing that you were thinking, that I was thinking, that because I think both of us have noticed that on the when you create an event that you have that huge drop down, and like maybe we could filter that one based on active projects, but maybe it does make sense to filter. I mean, it kind of makes sense to filter it based on
Hello.
the events that are created,
Yeah, I keep losing you. I don't know. And I'm not in the bush.
Yeah, nice. Looks
Yeah,
nice.
I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
So maybe Sam was thinking, you're saying something of the sort. Sam was thinking what you are thinking, and I was thinking.
Maybe he was thinking the same as me, that that you're talking about the new form, like when you're creating a new event, and then if you were to filter that one based on active projects, that would reduce that. But I think it makes sense what you're saying.
Yeah. For the new form, what I would suggest is to have this to make this have a search instead of just a drop down. So it's a search drop down so that we can just
that would be nice as well. There's a couple of different I've played around with implementing one gem that select to gem that you can, it's a drop down, but you can start typing in and it automatically find. I mean, you can do that with this as well. Like if you click on the drop down and you say LO, for example, it'll go to local support.
Yeah, but then there's that one that I've always missed. This Runfunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if your cursor is focused here, and then you do RU, then things just jump around. It's not a good user experience. I don't know. This is not a good user experience. It's okay, it works, but yeah, things just jumping around is not nice. Yeah. And then why does it default to CS169?
I'm not sure.
So maybe we can because a few times I've created an event and then I forget to change it. Then it creates it with CS169.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it would either need to default to something, or it needs to default to.
Maybe it needs to default to nothing, and then we have this field as required.
Yeah, and then you have validations, and it doesn't allow you to create an event without.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, I like that you want to put an issue up, but we have an issue that we started working on that we need to finish working on, and that's what we're supposed to be pairing on.
Oh, okay, sure.
I mean, put the issue there because you saw it the other day, but don't go through the entire site looking for things that you think you can make better. I mean, you definitely can. That's great, but
yeah, you're right. You're right.
But and we have the what's it called? We have the sprint coming up in a little bit more than a week, so. Like by all means, like anything that you think would be good for us to do, like we can.
Yeah. I get you, bro. I get you.
I mean, cool. Just because I don't know how long you're gonna stay awake, but
Yep. So see. Launch.
It's easy for the time to go passing by, and then we don't actually do what we were planning on doing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, bro.
You got me, you got me.
Thank you, amigo.
Database path, database, 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 database.
I saw you guys do this yesterday, and I was like, wow, these guys. How do I do that?
Right. So this here. Like this. And this here. Fucking shit.
Just but
Yes.
it seems I'm not really able to read these. I'm trying to get the context of what this card issue was.
It looks like you need to log in.
I think I'm
And
logged.
that button in the top left, like the not top left, but top like middle that says log in.
Yeah.
Could be that.
Mhm.
Don't know for sure. Yeah, it's really annoying, you know.
Yeah. Still not.
Interesting. Yeah. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get back.
Trying to remember what's going on, no?
Yeah. Strip JavaScript, strip JavaScript.
Hmm. Hmm.
Where do I get there?
Interesting. Interesting. You know, you have some questions.
Yeah. So I've figured what this card thing is. Maybe I should do.
Do you want to test? What do you want to test? Hmm. So, what do you think?
You remember the default username and password?
I can't remember if it's random guy.
Random.
Yeah.
It should be random. I think I didn't get the right password. Should be random.
Random, yeah, something like that. You can check in the seeds file, you know.
Yeah, I think I put this. No, it can't log in. Come on.
Did you look in the seed file?
Yeah, I just copied it right from the seeds file.
Do you have the seeding on this or not?
I should see the
Are you using Docker? Yeah.
Yeah.
No? You
Yeah.
probably don't have any seed data. So you would need to run, do you remember the command for running the commands?
compose
Okay.
What? Nope. No such.
No.
Those dash are just dash something. So they said we'll remove all the anonymous anonymous containers.
Yeah, so what's the command to remove?
Should be RB or R.
RB. Why RB?
R for remove and
B for what?
verbose.
No, that would be V, not B. RM, then. RM, remove.
It's RM.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And it's two hyphens. And that's not, look at the error message. Because that's not what the error message is telling you.
yeah. Then up. Docker compose app. App does not run the seeds. App does not run the seeds.
What is the error message tell you?
No such service DB seed.
Yeah. So you're looking for a service, right?
Yeah. So
And where do you know where to find the services?
I don't know.
What files do we have in the project related to Docker?
The first we have the start.sh. Let me see. Docker. Setup. Docker compose down. RMI. All volumes. It's the setup. Docker compose down. Docker compose up. Docker compose down. Web. Why web?
Because it's the service that deals with the web.
Do you mean
Right.
goes to the web? Web is broad, right?
Sorry?
Web is broad.
I still don't know what you said. So you also the other files you have in the project for Docker is the Docker file, right?
Yep.
And you also have Docker compose, which is the command you're running, right? Docker compose, Docker compose, Docker compose. So go look at the Docker compose.yaml.
Docker compose.yaml. Yep.
You see where it says services?
Services. We have the DB service. Image. The web service. Command. What depends on DB. All right. Yep.
So those are, you have a DB service and you have a web service. It's like the web service, you have like ability to build, you have like commands to do with, you know, deleting the those temporary files that get in the way of actually running the.
Yep.
So you seeded it.
Yep. I did see it.
So now you have access to sign in, right?
Let me wait and see. But yeah, I hope so.
Hopefully.
Oh, look at me. No. Oh yeah. I was using the wrong random.
Using the wrong random. Don't use the wrong random.
There's a com random and org random.
Mm.
So I can't find this page on my localhost. Oh yeah, there it is. And I can't list all the cards.
Can't what?
I can't access this. It's saying I think this is a bug, right?
I don't know.
It's Show is not show is index, right?
No,
Show is not index.
no.
What gives a list of all the cards?
I don't know. I think you know how to find out that answer yourself, no?
Yeah. So check about it, cannot load search down the setup. So maybe I should do yeah. Docker compose run how do I run the shell? Docker compose run where?
It's the same command for everything. It's always
Not a service shell. Not a service. It's a GitHub file not found.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to open
Yeah, I got that, but why?
yeah. So I was doing this.
Yeah, but
So I can
why
do
are
rec
you?
routes. I want to do rec routes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can use bash instead of shell. Did you try that?
Nope. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So maybe I should grab cards. Does it grab? Yeah, it's even here. So they don't have a cards show. only have a post. Get 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 for edit. Input for right. So I'll on this page.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I was just filling this page. So I tried going through this. It wasn't so clear. So I'm trying to recuperate what it is that we were doing with this. So I tried reading this, and it told me when you go to this, it should link from their profile somewhere, and this wasn't so clear. So
You can look at the PR and look at what's already been done is a good way to like get your bearing on what's happening, right? Because you're
yeah.
just like yeah. I mean, you're looking the ticket, but there's not very much information there, right? And there's already a PR in, which means that there's already work been done on it.
Yep.
You don't remember what it is that we're supposed to be doing? Is that the problem?
Yeah, I think I get the. I get what this does, because it just checks unless the membership type is basic, then it renders edit card, which edit card is reused in the summary, so it's rendered here as well. So yeah, so I yes, now I get it. But now we should write tests for that.
Yeah. So the thing is the functionality is already working. You know.
Yeah. But now we we added this, and then
Now we need to write scenarios. You know.
yeah.
So we want people who like. So you understand what they mean by card details, right? Well, actually, like the thing is that we have on the right there, you have credit card feature that is showing that the person can update their details, right? So you don't need to retest that. That's already being tested,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to test, I guess, is that if I go to your profile, I can't see the button to update your details, right?
Yeah.
And
So
if um, if it is my profile, then and I'm a premium member and up, then I should have the ability to see that, so I can update my details, right?
yeah. So here we can have premium user. And then maybe another scenario. Mm. Listen. This goes ahead to say the name. So do we use these emails as well? Because maybe it will try logging in with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think like we were talking about on the weekend, like the most stuff that you can reuse, the better, you know.
Then
So as long as
how do I have it reusable? Okay, I didn't get to that point where maybe for now I'll just think of that first. User name. See. Oh. So, Matt,
yes.
something about this URL. If I just use random, let me just use any other word.
I don't understand why you're still stuck on this page. Like, why do you care about that page so much?
It's the page. Is it not the page we're testing on?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with the cards page.
Okay, then I think I was misled by the.
Yeah, I mean, I that link was there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the user's profile, right? Ensuring paying users can navigate to update their card. Okay, but you know, you can see there that you're a basic member.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly why you're trying to interact with it in the browser. I mean, maybe just to understand it better. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
you can't see it. You know, that's what we're going to test for. So you think about this cucumber tests are like as if it were someone like you going to the browser, right? So you're in the browser, you know, I mean, maybe you can start with that test first because that's the one that you can actually physically go do the steps that you need to do to replicate what you're looking for.
So yeah, I saw he was giving. This Tensaku guy looks like he's premium.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're logged in.
So given I'm logged in.
I mean, in this case, though, you need to think about the different use cases. Like, so read what he's doing
What he's doing where? Here.
in the test, yeah, where you're copying and pasting from. So, given I'm logged in as a premium user, okay, with the name blah blah blah, okay,
Yeah.
and I visit. So he's visiting something that uses the username, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now go back to your browser and see, are you visiting a path that uses the user's name? Yes,
Yeah.
you are. Good. So now you can copy that part of the path, right? and then you can move on to the next step. So I visit, right? And then in, yeah. You have a mistake there.
Yeah. So, and oh yeah. Oh no, random guy.
Yeah. Well, that as well. So look what you're doing there. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then are you on line 19 on the other side? Or are you going to fill out any card details? Or sorry, are you going to click on the button?
I think I should just see the button. Oh.
Yes. So you can see there's a thing called Then I Should See that you can reuse, right?
Yeah. So that was here. So I think this is what this is the exact one. Then I think it goes ahead and does the when.
Hold on. Hold on. So you're gonna test the exact same thing from that's already being tested?
This I think this is tested from the cards.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So I guess there's kind of a decision we need to make, that we need to decide, like, if there's a reason to have in both different places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like potentially we can do away with that cards / blah blah blah, and we can just have it from the person's profile. And then this credit card feature, we can just update it to visit the right paths, right? So I don't know about that, but I don't think you should worry too much about that right now. You're not really testing so much that, like, you can even do away with line 1 where you're having Stripe JavaScript and JavaScript, because right now you're just testing that the person can see the button from the profile page or not see it from the profile page.
Okay.
Right. And then we can shoot it up to Sam, and we can say, hey Sam, this is done, and now we think that there's no reason to have this in the other place. And you need to, when you're writing these, pay attention to the indentation, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, first of all, you probably shouldn't be writing, like, 20 different tests and then running the test once. You should probably run the test now and see what happens.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can leave that scenario in there if you want, because there's nothing inside of it. but you know, take it a step at a time, because if you might, maybe things are going smoothly, maybe they're not, you know.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it makes sense to test this stuff as well. You know, we ultimately, if we're gonna leave it in the profile, then like I guess what Sam was talking about is that maybe instead of like doing the way we did it, he was talking about maybe
He was talking about.
he was talking about maybe just linking like from the profile to that actual cards path, and then the person clicking on the button again to update the buttons. But that didn't really make a lot of sense to us, that you would have to click on two buttons to update. So we kind of changed things.
Okay.
So we need to resolve that, you know, like, because there, yeah, then because I think you're right. It would be good to test that it works from the profile page as well, but then we're gonna have like duplicate tests, and you know.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Did you forget about me? I'm back.
I'm getting this JSON error thing. Apparently the.
Oh, well, you know why, right? Well,
So
where are you?
in the shell.
Ah, yeah. Ah, and what are you trying to run?
I'm trying to run this.
Yeah, so you need to preface it with bundle exec.
Oh, okay. She isn't asleep.
No.
And it's so late.
Yeah, really late for her, no?
Mm-hmm.
Late for you as well, but for her, it's
Yeah.
really late. Really late.
Really late.
I'm having problems with my SQL setup on my computer.
So I think does this user Tansaku exist from what we declared up there?
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it, right?
No. So maybe I should change this to.
I mean, did you? It's like on the right side, that test is passing, right?
Yeah.
And I can't see any big differences between the background steps, right?
Later.
I don't know. I mean, what are you thinking? What are you thinking you could do?
I was thinking maybe I should create another user, Tansaku, or maybe I should use, but there's nowhere they declare this user as premium. Yeah. Yeah. With this guy, this password, I don't know the it exists as well.
I mean, I'm not sure if all that stuff's important. You might want to try looking at some of the other tests and try to find out like how premium user is created, right?
Yeah.
Because there might be other tests that is like, that maybe have premium user in the name or something like that. And then it like, I don't know, or maybe not.
All right.
I think it's a bit interesting that you have, I mean, the other thing you can do is you can go there and just look at that step. I am logged in as a premium user with name, like copy that whole thing and look for that globally. And that will take you to the step definition and you can see what happens in the step definition. I mean, maybe they're grabbing the name of the plan and saying that this person has a plan premium ID or whatever. I don't know. You'd need to have a look.
Okay.
You'd need to have a look, my friend. You would need to have a look, my friend.
They're all in the features, there's none in the steps.
So I think maybe you need to, instead of saying I am logged in, just say am logged in. In the search. Because remember, it's a regular expression,
Yeah.
So, I mean, it has to be somewhere because it's matching with something, So, there's, some combination of that string is somewhere in the web definitions. You just need to find out what it is, not web definitions. So, maybe instead of I am logged in, it can be you are logged in. And so then I am or you are is like inside of a like a either or, you know.
Okay.
Not sure. But try searching.
Whatever.
Yeah, see? It's there on line 30.
Okay.
Right? Or no? Even I'm logged in as a premium user, paid for the plan via PayPal. No, I mean that's not it.
No.
But Opa.
Opa. So oh,
And that's kind of a bit of a mystery to me, you know. But you know, there no, yeah. I mean, it's used in many different places, so it's got to be there, and it's got to be in the definitions somewhere.
No, no.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna give you too many results probably. But or you can, you know, you can try like you see there on your editor that you can search for in a specific like that bottom file / directory pattern. You can put there step definitions, for example, and see if you can look just in the step definitions. Step _ definitions.
the other one was in the step definitions, right?
What?
You need to. Yeah, this. Yeah, I think I found it.
Nice.
Line 5. I'm logged into premium. This no wonder they were saying generate card token because something has been called some. No. Opa. No. A good guy. Jesus. No. Chukua simu. Chukua simu. She's probably sleeping now.
He's not copying the folder, man.
Yeah. I'm being distracted.
You find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Where is it? So yeah, there you go. So you can see like it starts with I am logged in as, and then like it has, depending on what you're logged in as, with name, blah blah blah. So it's actually dynamically creating, right?
Yeah.
Like static page dot create. I'm not sure why it does that. It creates a static page. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Current user is equal to factory dot create user. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm not even sure why we need that, for this. Like, we maybe don't even need that. I mean, I guess like that set user as premium at user if premium, that's helpful,
Yeah.
And then they sign in. Yeah, so that helps because they're logged in. Like, yeah, so then they put in all that, like that's why you need the username and password and click on the button sign in. I mean, maybe that's not the best way to do it, but for now we could use it. And then if we think there's a better way of doing it, we can always like put in a ticket for a refactor, because we're gonna have, in a week from now, we're gonna be wanting lots of refactoring stuff to work on, So but you're not exactly. So the thing is that like you had a theory, right?
Yes.
Your theory was that we weren't, like, go back to the error message you got, like your test is failing, right? That's how we got here, is because you have a failing test. And what is your test saying to you?
So at first, okay, this failed, and it said this token no method error, like this doesn't exist. Is that what you're saying?
All right.
And then they set users premium, and yeah, actually they have it here.
So you do you understand what the error is?
Missing method?
Yeah, undefined method. Yeah. And
Yeah.
do you know where that method is coming from?
Um,
Oh, the other thing as well, like, sorry, I should have told you this. Go back to there. You can see there, like, it says that it shows you on the right side. There's like it shows you where to find the stuff. So you have there, like, you're in the features, users, profile, update, credit card, blah blah blah. But then you have there features slash step definitions on the right, right,
yeah,
right, other right, other right.
yeah.
Yeah, that there as well. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but below, that's the so those are the step definitions. So it tells you exactly where to find. Yeah, I forgot about that. So the user steps is where you find that, which you found in the end, but it would have been easier just to copy it from there.
Okay. Yeah, sure. The steps will be then line 5. Exactly. This is line 5. So
Yeah.
create a static page and then current user it and
So do you have an idea of what you could do to debug this?
yep. Uh,
Nice.
so at current user they just could create it. How do I know that this guy is premium? Display profile true. Pre-gender. Oh. I can't find where they say that he's premium.
Can't find what?
Oh yeah. So this is where they set the user to premium.
Mm-hmm.
So if premium has a value, maybe I'll see. Okay. If premium has a value, they'll set the user. So this method should be within this. Set user as premium. Generate card token. Maybe I should get here. My binding.fry should be within this.
I mean, yeah, you could. You can copy and paste whatever you want into the binding.pry as well, though, right? So that on line 10, you can copy and paste that whole thing into the pry session that you already have going.
So I could do this.
No, line 10.
Line 10.
Line 10 is going to call that method, right?
Yeah, but I already did that and I got this error.
Ah, okay. Yeah, cool. So now you know where that's coming from. Nice.
Yeah. So it's
But so
this.
did you already check the value of that user?
Yeah, the user is
Thumbs up.
yeah, this. And
Yeah.
then if this it
Yeah.
calls.
Yep. It calls
user
that, passes in the user. Okay. All right, cool. And then you went there to the method and you looked and you found where that's calling that method generate whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So
So
Stripe test helper is
maybe I should.
so I mean probably that Stripe test helper.
Probably I should call this guy.
I think well, you could do that. But I think the thing is that you don't have anything. You're not using Stripe, right? Because I told you I think you can probably remove that, right?
This I'm not. Why are you saying I'm not using it?
You're not using Stripe?
Stripe.
Yes.
What's Stripe?
Stripe is what generates the card tokens and what handles the payment sources, and you can see there like payment source, Stripe customer, Stripe test helper, all those things.
Uh-huh.
So if you look at the difference between you're kind of copying and pasting off of another test that you're using, right?
Yeah.
Or where's the other test?
No. This.
And look on that page for Stripe.
Yeah.
So remember you had that, and I told you I don't think you need that because like JavaScript, you still might not need. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. But I think it's just a theory. But I think that maybe that at Stripe JavaScript, if you search like globally search for at Stripe JavaScript, you might find where that like is defined somewhere in this program, and then you can see you might be able to see that that's using something that you need. Find it. There you go. Before Stripe JavaScript, set the JavaScript driver, the current driver. So yeah, then you have that Stripe mock dot start, and then you have at Stripe test helper is equal to Stripe mock dot create test helper. So that at Stripe test helper is nil, right? And that's why you're getting the error you're getting.
So maybe we should put that back.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to reuse those, those step definitions. If not, then you're going to have to, like, understand what it is that you need to do to create a premium user, and then do it from scratch. But I think if you can reuse what you already have, I mean, maybe not, maybe maybe you could, maybe there's an easier way. You'd have to, like, look through the tests and try to see, in different places where we're creating premium users, and how we create premium users in different places. Because, like, maybe the way they're creating a premium user in this case is specific to, like, someone wanting to be able to update their credit card details. Maybe you find that there's a much easier way to create a premium member. Maybe you can just, there's another place, like, where you can just, like, create a user, or find a user that's already created, I don't know, and then just make them into a premium user, and that would work for this use case. I'm not sure. You can decide that. But if you want to be able to use that,
I think best way would be to create a new file, a new step definition, and maybe change.
you probably definitely don't need to create a new one, because even if you do create a new one, you still need to understand how you can create a premium user. So I think the best way, seeing as how neither one of us really know this code base very well, you could go, like, trying to figure out, and maybe that's the way to go, because then you can understand better. But what you could do as well is you can find where someone's already written. I mean, there's hundreds of tests that's already been written, so you can instead of just copying and pasting that, you can go looking through the feature files for things that are related to premium members, and you can go see the step definitions that are already created, and then you can see if there's any step definitions that are already created that make more sense in this context.
Okay. Yeah. I think maybe, yeah. Maybe because I'm thinking of just going right now so that this guy can get to bed, because she won't go without me going. Maybe tomorrow I can wake up and check on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something you need to do now. And like, yeah, like you said, if you can get this to go green right now, then push it up, and then we can always look at ways to improve it and to add more test coverage. And I mean, I think you've made a really great start. Run the test first and see. I mean,
Yeah.
JavaScript, you shouldn't just add JavaScript just for the sake of it, because it doesn't seem like you're actually using JavaScript.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it still failing?
Not yet. Maybe. Nakata kulala. Oh, I still have that try. Then I should see update card details. That doesn't show up. Probably that's because it doesn't go to Matt, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, so it fails at the point where exit uses transact. Then I should see update card details. So excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, did you see what it said as the error message? Like,
Can't find record is friendly. Uh-huh. So in my can't find record with friendly ID transact. But I thought it created one. Those 6 steps. Those 7. Uh-huh. So I don't have a step.
you don't have a step.
Probably because it's taking me to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then I see why is it taking me all the way? Because then I should
That's passing, right? So then what's failing is that. So you copied that into the editor, the feature, step definition, basic steps, that whole thing.
this
Yeah, the whole thing. All the way to line 207.rb colon 207. Or just do a global search for basic steps and either way.
so if I have it here, it should get me there. I think it's this. And 207 is right here. Oh, that is basic steps. So when What the hell does it bring me here? Cannot see. I should see. So unless negative, nice. Sorry, mama. Where does this page come from?
That's kind of a global, you know. So you put in a binding.pry and you're waiting for it to stop.
Yep.
Okay.
I really wanted to see what this page had. Better session. Okay. Because I know that negative has so unless negative, so it will get x. Expect page to have string. String should be whatever we just did the update details. So I don't know which page this is. But of course, if I see the user steps, yeah, I should see. This is from the record.
It didn't stop, or it stopped and then you asked it the question?
It stopped, then I exited because I could. My search for page gave me this.
Yeah.
And then
no is negative, string was that, and then so unless negative, it looks for if it's negative, yeah, like, so did you copy that expect page to have?
Yeah, that's what I'm running this for. So I'm thinking that can't find record with friendly ID Tanzaku. Why can't it find that record yet it created that user?
Sorry.
Why can't it find a record with that friendly ID yet that user was created?
Maybe because it's looking for the ID, like the ID Tanzaku instead of the number. I don't know. Depends on how it's trying to find the record, you know? I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm not, because you were able to visit that page correctly. So I found the page that you were looking for. User/Tanzaku. I found. You can, what you can do in Capybara, you can do you remember that I think I shared with you a step definition that you can use to like see exactly what Capybara sees at that particular time?
Yeah, how it displays the CSS list page. I can't remember what that was exactly.
It's then show me the page.
Yeah. So page, I have page here. Then show me page. Did you say show me the page?
Yeah, but it's not in Pry.
Oh, okay.
I'm using the then show me the page because it's something that goes in your features, right? You know how we have given blah blah blah, then I blah blah blah, and I blah blah blah. So take out the binding.pry or leave it there, whichever you want. But after you visit the user's Tanzaku, then show me the page.
Sorry, Mama. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Acha. Hug, Mama. Hug. 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 Hug, Mama. So maybe I should remove. That was my binding.pry. She's distracting me. Yeah. Maybe I should. Did I not save?
It's not opening up a page.
No.
It should.
Or maybe I should just check in the browser.
Yeah, I mean it's giving you an error, so you could go looking for that show me the page and make sure that's actually a step definition. It should be, but I don't know.
I should just have it back to. Up to less. Page but current path is empty.
Yeah, so it seems like there's something wrong with that users / Tanzaku. Are you sure that there should be a / in front of that users? Did you look at the how they're using that I visit blah blah blah? Where's the other test?
Well,
Yeah, you see the difference?
this.
Yeah. Look at I visit.
And I visit.
And then they have quotes.
Ah, yeah.
So you see.
So maybe it should be small letter.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense because then is the capitalized letter, you know. So it seems like it didn't get past that issue though, but
How is your wiki stuff going?
I mean, not so good really, to be honest. Kind of I don't know what's going on. I'm having problems with I had like an idea of doing like it'd be nice to be able to have like the local settings locally and then just copy it over because then we can easily make changes to it because the way it is at the moment, like we can append to the end of the local settings. We can create it like at the time that the Docker is created, but yeah, so it's still not happy with something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can see that it's finding the basic step definitions in 74. Show me the page, like feature step definitions, basic steps, .rb 74.
Yeah. You're saying this?
Yeah, yeah. I was looking in the red, but yeah, like in the if you go in the red, you can see that it's like in line 74 in show me the page. So that leads, that leads me you could go there. But yeah, and so there's something, it seems like there's something wrong with that step there, maybe. I mean the visit users Tanzaku for, I mean it's passing, but I'm not sure. Doesn't mean it's actually visiting what you want it to visit, because the show me the page is not working, and the finding the record with friendly ID Tanzaku is not working either. So I would I would be tempted to throw in a binding.pry in that visit user / Tanzaku step, which you can find in the basic steps on line 81, and see what's happening there. So yeah, what do you have there? Path.
Maybe I should just.
Page, you don't. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice. Do that. Do that, bro. Do that. What does it say?
And define method Dunkes for Capybara. Basic step 7.
Yeah. So it's getting stuck there, huh?
Just give me a sec, I put her to bed, then I'll be back.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe I should drop that guy here. He did not stop.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it error out before it stopped?
It didn't stop and it errored out. Maybe find browser command.
So yeah, it did error out at the show me the page, but it didn't stop there. Did you forget to save the page? Did you forget to save the changes? You saved?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't get past that. Unless that visits user stands up is not calling that path to, but it looked like it was, no?
Mm-hmm.
It certainly looked like it was. I need to do this here, there, and I need to do this here, there. Then I need to start this again.
Nope. Page.current path is empty.
Why is it not stopping?
I don't know.
Where's that path to being called from?
From line 80, line 82.
82.
Not 82, but
Okay, so the reason it's not going there is because that's not the step definition that you're calling.
this go to.
Yeah, where's go to on your scenario?
And I visit.
I visit is not I go to. I visit is there. So it's not stopping because you're not calling that scenario. You're calling that one there. So if you want it to stop, you need to put the binding up right there. And then you can ask what the path is, and you can say visit path and see what it says. If it tries to visit the path, it'll return something. If it doesn't visit the path, then you know there's something wrong. Then show me the page. And then it's like, no, I will not show you the page.
Yeah.
I refuse to show you the page.
Pay me.
Yeah.
Where are your dollars?
I should probably. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with my MySQL, you know? I just uninstalled it and purged it and reinstalled it, and I'm hoping that will make a difference, but it doesn't seem like it is. I did it already, I think, today, and it didn't make a difference, you know?
Yeah, so remember I did this?
But that's not where you are. Why are you doing that?
Where am I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a success visiting that.
So that's good. That's what you want.
But that's been passing all along.
Well, yeah, but
Yes, on this. Show me. So, or maybe this is what I'm calling. So maybe I should have binding.pry here. No, I don't think so. Because what will I do with the binding.pry? Call save and open page. That's the only one. Oh man.
so it seems like it's visiting that place users Tanzaku because it's coming back with the status success, but it's not actually going to the page. So maybe you shouldn't be using visit path. Have you looked in that you went to that visit path to page? Did you go and look in through that when events blah 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 and it's okay? Like to see if that no there. No 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 no. There's a different situation, you know, so you can't follow it exactly. Where you already were. Okay, now go up. If you call this path to page, then there you go. So you probably need to be going to line 35, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna probably want to say when I visit user profile maybe, and then it'll go there to user path and pass in the ID. But I don't know exactly how that's used. So you can search for that, like do a global search, and then copy and paste the
This.
yeah, that looks like probably what you want, but I don't think you want to say when I click on the avatar for, unless that's the only one that you can find. But yeah, that's what you're gonna want to do is like visit path to user profile and then pass in the user Tanzaku, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's not a step definition, or there's not a in the features anywhere where it says when I go to user profile for Tanzaku.
No. Let me see.
Did you find something?
No.
So where's the global search?
This.
Yeah. Not in the you can see there that you're only searching in the feature step definitions, right? So you need to remove that and you need to just do a global search. Then I should be on the user profile for page 4 blah blah blah. So that's what you should be copying and pasting, right? Not the I visit. Because the iVisit's not the same. It's not the same thing, right?
So given that I'm logged in as a premium user,
Mm-hmm.
then I should be on the profile.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you have. I don't know. Maybe there's not a place where you can. But I think anywhere I mean, you know that you can use that. I go to right. I go to, but I don't know. I think you need to pass in the user profile and the name. Right?
Oh,
Because you're going to need the ID.
where have you seen the go to here?
That was in the step definitions that calls that path to page that you were running.
Okay.
But I don't know, like you could just copy and paste then I should be on and see what happens. Maybe you'll be on that page and then it'll show you the page. I don't know. I'm not sure if it goes directly when you're logged in as a premium user with name blah blah blah. I'm not sure what pages you're on at that point. But or you can keep looking for something that says user profile for blah blah blah, but is like navigating to instead of like should be on.
So you're suggesting I search that again? Seems
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, while that's running, assuming that it's not going to just work like that. Yeah, okay, so it did stop in that place now. That's good. But, you can exit out of that or whatever if you want. Or you can ask questions if you want. And you should probably get rid of that so it doesn't slow down your test. But assuming that this is not going to just be on the page you want it to be on, you should still be looking through that global search to see if there's anything where the person says, I go to, or I visit, or I, No, you don't have page. You have page name. And yeah, I mean, you kind of know the page name is going to be user profile. So I think, you can certainly ask you questions if you want, but it might be a better use of your time to actually look for something that has a chance of working. So you can see there, you're not on the users Tenzaku Harvey. I don't know why Tenzaku Harvey, but you're on the getting started. So, because you're affirming that you should be on the page when what you want to be doing is going to the page. So you need to try to see if there's a way you can get to that same case, but instead of should be on, you want to go to, right?
Yeah,
So
so
go
maybe.
back to your global search.
Yeah,
It's there on the top, two from the right.
two from the right.
In the tabs. The second from the right. There you go. That's your global search, right? But you don't want to, yeah. Yeah, okay. So those are the only ones that there are, is I should be on.
Yeah. What if I make this
You can just say, yeah, you can create one instead of saying should be
Harvey?
on. That it doesn't matter because it's not gonna, that's the wrong step definition. That's not gonna go to that, it's not gonna go to that path.
Okay.
I don't think. I mean, you can try it, but it's coming back with the error that it can't find friendly ID. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it could be. Try it out. Maybe that's the thing the whole time, is that it's looking for Tenzaku Harvey for some reason, and it can't find that path because there's no Tenzaku. There's just a Tenzaku Harvey. I mean, yeah, that's good catch. Holiday. I've been enjoying working with oh, there you go. So you have another binding pry.
Yeah.
And did you try visiting it and see if it comes back to the same status success or something? Visit path. Yeah, so it's still saying static success, so it's not any different than the last time, but maybe, it could be different, exit out and see.
No.
Same thing. Yeah. So, I mean, maybe you still need Tenzaku Harvey. I don't know, but sensibly, what you could do is you could write your own step definition.
Yeah.
Just like you kind of already have a step definition written. It's just a matter of it's just a matter of saying, instead of saying I should be on, you say I go to, or or I am on, and then you run the test and it will give you an option to. Mhm.
So that should be within the basic steps.
Well, it's not in basic steps because you're going to write it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't exist yet. So yeah, you could just write it yourself, but instead of doing that,
Yeah.
you can just go there to line 18 on your test and you can uncomment it out. And then instead of saying should, you say am on, or you say go to, one or the other. And now I run the test. And then it's going to tell you that that doesn't exist, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you already have the step definition written for you, right?
This.
No.
This.
Yep. So yeah, you can drop a binding.py in there, but if I can help you, like you already have the implementation, right? You just need to call that method that takes you to that implementation, right?
So that is the go-to get path.
No.
Do I have the implementation here?
Yep. What happened?
I think I think it's commented out. My go-to profile page for Tansaco.
It looks like you're looking for the action destroy. I'm not sure why you'd be looking for destroy. Go back to the thing. So yeah, I guess like this wouldn't work exactly because you have the page and username, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not passing in the username anywhere.
So
Yeah, but then I think then you won't be able to call that path 2, you know?
yeah.
I mean, maybe it's just easier to, instead of rewriting all this stuff, maybe it's just easier to follow those instructions. I click on the avatar, blah blah blah, and then you know that you're going to be on the profile page. You know, like if you search for that if you go back to your global search and that should be on the profile page, whatever. I think your global search is still there in the same place. You know. There in the second from the right.
This.
The second from the right. Yeah, there. So yeah, copy that and replace line 18 with that. And then get rid of that other step definition or run the tests. And while you're waiting for the test to run, get rid of that step definition.
So
Did you already delete the that step definition that you added?
yeah.
Okay, cool. And then, so does that make sense? So then you're on a different page, but then you click on the avatar for Tanzaku. Then you should be on the user profile page for Tanzaku. And then we know that works in some place. And then hopefully it will just open that show me the page will open for you. If it doesn't open, then there's probably something else wrong, you know. But so it's failing on that, but at least you're on the profile page, so that's good. So maybe just remove the and did like you could just remove that show me the page because maybe that's not working for a different reason. I mean, I don't know. We could try to debug that. Like, I'm curious to see if you see the update card details. You know, if not, maybe it'll show you what you know. It'll give you a little bit of a hint what you do see, and if not, then yeah, then we need to dive in a little bit deeper into why you're not on the profile page. You know, I mean, maybe you have to put that Tanzaku Harvey or whatever for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. So that's good. That back. Sucks, man.
Where's this blue?
It's blue because it's not getting there.
Oh,
It's skipping that. You can see there it says 9 steps, 1 failed, 1 skipped, 7 passed.
yeah.
Man, it's taking a lot longer than I anticipated. It's like one tiny scenario, but it's like, you know, it obviously takes longer the first time you do it than, you know.
Green.
Green, yes, awesome. So I think maybe,
The next one.
yeah, if you want to, you know, if you're still keen, or if not, then push it up, you know. I mean, you know, the next one potentially would be easy because you have this. I think the whole idea of creating this Alice maybe is that she's not a premium member. You'd have to look at the test that they wrote, or maybe she's just
I
another
thought
premium.
I thought these premium thing is what was making this guy premium.
Yeah, that's what's making Tanzaku. But what's the purpose of having Alice Jones in the test that we're copying from?
Oh, let me see. From the steps. Oh shit. Yeah. Maybe I can use Alice.
I don't know. Is she a non-premium member?
Yeah, since there's this premium is not called that method that converts.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's not, you know. I mean, it does above it say that like there's a premium plan, so that could be for Alice. Or I mean, you could definitely try, like, you know, try I'm logged in as Alice, and you know, or you know, you could start simple like I'm not logged in, and then so yeah, your scenario doesn't really make sense because, well, I mean, not that it doesn't make sense, but it's different than what I thought we would test for next, because a basic user decides to change their card details. A basic user doesn't have any card details. So a basic user should not see update the card details. Right?
Yeah. What was the essence of doing given I'm not logged in as Alice?
All right.
What was the essence of doing given I'm not logged in as Alice?
Given that I'm not logged in as Alice, I don't know. I don't think there is a sense of doing I'm not logged in as Alice. You
Yeah.
can see it doesn't exist. Whereas I am logged in as Alice.
Yeah.
and I was saying that you need to test like that someone who you need to test that someone who's not a basic member visits their profile and doesn't have a button, and you need to kind of you need to test for the fact that someone who is a premium member but is not but visits the profile of someone else cannot see the button to update, right?
Okay.
You could say instead of premium blah blah blah, like, so notice how it's all pink.
Yeah.
So there's a syntax error that's making it all the same color, right? No, I mean, you can continue on there, but there's still a syntax error on line 25.
Okay. So
So that one line 20. Oh, okay. I would say that you're not testing just that premium members can't change the details of other users. You're testing like that only profile owners can see the button, right?
does this cover what you're suggesting?
Um,
Current premium user can only update their card details.
yeah, I don't know what current premium uses. I think I don't know, because if you look at the code for like where we put the implementation, like that's on the like it's in views, users. That's okay.
Views, users.
Profile, yeah.
Maybe I check from there. This application. You mean this bit?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you go there, like to that profile summary partial,
Yeah.
and if you see where we put it, we put like, where is it? So I don't even think you don't even have the latest code, man. You need to bring in the latest code. You're working off of old code. Yeah, I can see. So this is, so you're not going to get your test to pass because you're not using the latest code, you know? I mean, you can't, I don't think you can do it from there, can you? Or no, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could, maybe you could. I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it because, like, you know, yeah, you definitely should bring in the latest code, but I can explain to you what I was going to say without you bringing in the latest code. But yeah, before you start working on anything, you need to realize that there's other people working on the same thing as you know, right? Well, not always, but potentially. So what happened is that we were looking at this, and this basically says anyone can see that button, which is maybe why the thing passed so easily, because we didn't actually say that there should be stipulation on who. Well, actually, we said there should be stipulations on the membership type, but we didn't say like. So you can see there, like above on line 52, like if the presenter dot object dot equals the current user. So yeah, it's like it's it's basically like the profile owner, you know. So I don't know, however you want to word that is fine, you know. But
I think I have the latest code right now. Maybe I should run.
yeah. mean that, yeah, you might.
Yeah, it might fail because of.
Well, maybe. I mean, I wasn't thinking it might fail. I was thinking like because you're inside that shell, like it might not. You might need to reload that, like exit out of it and run the command again to go back into the shell. But I mean, you should definitely do something to try to break it, you know?
Control C.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, no?
Mhm. How should I clear the? What?
Yo.
I probably maybe just want to commit this and then I continue tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds
Uh,
reasonable. Although, yeah.
I won't push. I won't push it because I haven't tested.
I mean, you can push it. Like it's in a state of work in progress, and it's better if you push it because something happens and you can't be available, then you're not blocking other people from being able to continue working on it. Like it's not supposed to. And no. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, because I have changes in it and I don't want
Ah,
those changes.
okay. But you don't have to. You don't have to commit them.
Yeah, but I just want to make my tree clean.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. Hey, Lila. Yeah. I know. I hear you. It's exciting, né, Lila? Nee. Nee, baby. Nee. My cat's hungry.
No.
She wants food. I'm with her. I
It's
want
right
food
yet.
as well. So
These guys.
yeah, those changes there, you don't really want to. Those are supposed to go in your .m files.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Okay, cool. Where is that thing I was looking for? Come on. Where are you? I don't know. I must have closed the fucking window. Leila. Leila. Bullshit, huh?
So Matt,
Yes, sir.
maybe push this one first.
Do it, man. Do it.
Joseph.
Do it, brother. Do it. Do it.
Oh yeah, I can't push to Joseph. I don't have access yet. But maybe I can push to my and there's no way I can create a PR to Joseph.
No, you can't push to Joseph because he has denied you, huh?
Yeah.
You can push to your own, and then at least it'll be there, I don't know, change your normal password. You need to type.
Okay.
Look at that.
I just did look at it.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. What's going on, brother?
This guy, why do I get this guy?
Which one?
Is there a way to clear the cache?
I think that it was like maybe started and then stopped or something. I don't know. It should be clearing it out after every test, So
I think I got it twice.
definitely possible, man. Definitely possible. MySQL minus u root, then use MySQL, then we do this here. Not nice.
Not nice.
Very not nice. Huh? Not nice.
Yeah.
Not nice.
It's green.
Woo! Awesome, man.
So let me try this one last time. Alice. Alice.
Hello. Baby girl.
I should not see. My Alice got greens as well.
Your what?
My Alice.
Your Alice.
Yep.
Nice.
I added
Not sure-
this. I don't know if they
not
make
sure what
sense.
that means, but what about Alice? Oh, nice. Oh, is that working?
Alice, Alice. Yeah. You know that song?
No, I don't think I do.
Alice. Who the hell is Alice?
So Alice can't see Alice because she's not a premium member, presumably.
Yeah.
Cannot see the stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. That sounds awesome. And this thing is still not working. You like dealing with databases.
Yep.
I'm having a real fun time here trying to figure out these
You wanna share your phone?
how to I mean, yeah, I suppose I could, but I probably need to go eat.
Okay.
It's getting late for you. It's like telling me how to reset my password, but then the way it's telling me to reset my password, I can't do because it's telling me to sign in like safe mode. So it's like it's just not working. It's working in the MySQL 5.7.5 and earlier. It's like saying it resets, but then it's not actually resetting the password. And then in the 5.76 and newer, it's not it's not working because I'm signing in like the safe mode. So DB reset password. How to install MariaDB. How to reset. Blah blah blah. These are all like outdated, you know. I need one that's like it's new, you know, new stuff. Because the stuff that I've been doing the same command like 20,000 times and ensure you have the following. Get started. Host name. Yum update. Install MariaDB. Enable MariaDB. Can I even do this? Enable MariaDB. Let's try that. What happens if I do that? No such file or directory. Oh, what the fuck? Then I try running this. And then it's like, you already have a password. I'm like, no, I don't. And then it's like, oh, look at that. Set root password. Oh, okay. That sounds like a good thing to do. Yes. New password. Remove anonymous users. Sure. That sounds like a good thing to do. Yes. Remove anonymous users. Disallow root login remotely. Yes. Remove test database and access to it. Yes. Reloading the privilege tables will ensure that all changes made so far will take effect immediately. Yes. Thanks for using DB. Really? Come on. I don't believe. Then what did I use for my password? I can't remember. Look at that. Access denied. Oh, shit, man. You already have a root password set, so you can safely answer no. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I got the song.
Sally called when she got the word. She said, I suppose you've heard.
You know this song, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I rushed to the window and I looked outside,
I think so.
but a good heart
Sure.
in my eyes.
A little distracted by the fact that this fucking thing is not letting me log in.
Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to
Alice. Alice. Who the fuck is Alice?
24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe
Who the fuck is Alice?
now I've got
Yeah, maybe I should just send it to you. And I'll listen to it in the morning.
To log into MariaDB with the root pass. So lets me accepts my password, lets me change the password. Then when I enter the password, it says access denied for root user. I don't understand. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Try what? What should I try? Who knows what I should try? Sudo etc stop. Stopping. Okay. Then I try to log in with my information and it says no. And I do that and I enter in my current password and it says setting the root password ensures that nobody can log into your thing. Change the root password. Yes. New password. Sorry, but you can't enter an empty password. Okay. Passwords don't match. Okay. You want to remove anonymous users? Yes. Normally, roots will be connect from localhost. This ensures that someone cannot access at the root password from the network. Yes. Remove test database. Yes. Remove reload privileged tables now. Yes. Then it says I've gone through the process. Then when I try to log in with my new password, it says access denied. Ah, killing me, man, killing me. I don't understand what's so difficult about this thing. And then I've tried, like, you know, I've tried many things actually. I tried this, and then it's going to complain. Then I go into bash session, and I do this. Yes. Hey, Mike, I'm gonna go eat, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep too.
Yes, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning your time, 2 o'clock in the morning your time.
Yeah.
You're a trooper, man. You're a trooper.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
that was good, though. You got a couple of tests written. I think you understand better what's going on with the
yeah,
stuff.
I better understand now.
And then I don't know. We have a couple more to write, but not too much. No,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah. So
Yeah, cool, man.
yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. See you soon. See you real soon, man. See you real soon.
Huh?
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. Very good point. MariaDB install Ubuntu. I don't know what's going on with the thing, but I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Yeah.
I don't have problems with Postgres like this. Yeah. Here's how to install it on. How to install my own Ubuntu. Okay. All right. See you soon, man.
Okay, sure. Bye.
All right. Ciao.